Good morning, Wham! We're gonna have a whale of a time. Okay, so we're learning about creatures of the deep. Okay, here we go. Buddy, hi Connor.
Hello.
Alright, you gonna help us do this one tonight? Last one of the year?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go, football guy.
Finally.
Alright.
Finally the last one.
Alright, come on, let's go. By Trudy O'Brien. We're really doing this to learn about whales and octopuses right before we go to the New Bedford Whaling Museum. So this will be really cool. Alright. Creatures of the deep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Every sea animal has its place in the ocean's majestic and sometimes mysterious watery world. Yet the whale and the octopus are particularly interesting. Tails, blowholes, flukes, and migration in pods make whales of any species fascinating to study. If you can get close enough, that is. Octopuses offer a true underwater spectacle. With 8 arms, suckers, ink jets, and camouflage techniques. Ooh. Species of both creatures vary in size. The blue whale is the largest animal on the planet. Octopuses range from very small to very large. One species of octopus can fit in a human hand. Another species is bigger than an adult human. Whales and octopuses live in similar environments of the ocean, yet have many contrasts in their appearances, lifespans, and behaviors. Dive beneath the surface of the ocean and get a close-up look at 2 amazing creatures. Am I hamming this up too much, Connor, in your opinion?
Yes.
Well, that's too bad. Ocean giants. Whales migrate seasonally from one part of the ocean to another part. They travel in a group or pod with a calf or several other adult whales and calves. Scientists try to follow whales on their marine migrations, as this is often the best opportunity to learn about each species. How do whales know the route to their annual ocean breeding or feeding waters? What abilities do young calves have? And how do the whale parents find their young offspring? These are the questions to which scientists try to find answers. How can we know how whales behave in the ocean habitat? Scientists track whales and learn about their life cycles in the wild. All whales communicate with sounds. Whales are one of the loudest animal species on the planet. Even louder than Mr. Gately. Humans don't often hear the noises whales make in their underwater world. The sounds humpback whales make are song-like and musical. Their songs are communications, but scientists haven't fully unlocked their messages. Scientists also work to make sure certain species of whale are around for a very long time. Blue whales and humpback whales are 2 endangered whale species. Their populations have decreased, and only time will tell if these species can increase their number. The ocean's mammal. How can an air-breathing mammal spread all its life in the ocean? Spend all the time. A whale is a mammal that breathes air through 1 or 2 blowholes on top of its head. When the whale is at the surface of the water, it draws a huge breath, closes the blowhole, and dives beneath. It holds its breath. Underwater, swimming and feeding for about 10 to 15 minutes. When it comes up again to the surface for air, it opens its blowholes and exhales. The air it blows out can shoot water as high as 9.1 meters. 30 feet! Whales may dive very deep, but they usually swim near the surface, where they can come up for air quickly. Blue, humpback, and gray whales cannot bite or chew. They do not have teeth. They are baleen whales, meaning they have comb-like structures called baleen instead of teeth. The baleen is made up of plates of fingernail-like material attached to a whale's upper jaws. The baleen includes bristles which overlap and form something like strainer or sieve. To feed a baleen whale, such as a blue humpback whale, gulps a huge mouthful of water containing tiny animals. Then its tongue forces the water out through the baleen. Baleen, which filters out thousands of miniature creatures, including krill, a shrimp-like animal. Whales then swallow the trapped animals. The bottom-feeding gray whale doesn't gulp mouthfuls of water, but it does take in both water and mud. Ugh. Then it strains out the tiny shellfish that live in the mud. A whale's body tapers to a tail with wide flukes that fan out sideways. To swim, huge, powerful muscles move the flukes up and down, propelling the whale forward. The huge tail helps the whale navigate ocean waters. Whale migration journeys vary, but seasonally, gray whales swim 20,000 kilometers, 12,430 miles, round trip from their summer waters to warmer winter waters. Scientists and curious observers alike have often observed group cooperation by whales. Humpback whales have been known to work together to round up fish for feeding and have collected to fend off killer sharks. Unusual mollusks. Octopuses, like slugs or snails, are mollusks and are invertebrates. This means they do not have skeletons or a backbone. Octopuses have arms, sometimes mistakenly called tentacles. An octopus's arm has suckers running along it. Squid have both arms and tentacles. A tentacle has suckers at the end point, sometimes called hooks or rings. Octopuses live between crevices in rocks and coral. Not only do their soft bodies allow them to squeeze within tight spaces out of sight from predators and in position to make attacks, but octopuses are able to change color and texture to camouflage themselves. Compared to whales, which may live as long as 80 years or more, these unusual creatures have a much shorter lifespan. Giant Pacific octopuses live for up to 5 years. The much smaller common octopuses lives between 1 and 2 years. Male octopuses die after mating. When female octopuses lay eggs, they stop eating to watch over the eggs. And after the eggs hatch, the female octopuses die. The giant Pacific octopus is the largest octopus species. It can be larger than a human. By contrast, many octopuses are small enough to fit on a spoon. The common octopus species is somewhere in between. Average size about half a meter, 1.6 feet. Octopuses escape and attack. Octopuses have heads with large eyes and beak-like mouths. Suckers on their 8 arms feature sense organs which feel, smell, and taste. Although highly unusual looking, there's a very real chance that you could snorkel right by an octopus and miss it. The master of camouflage can hide in plain sight because its skin has cells that can change color and can match the octopus to the colors and patterns around it. Special muscles in the skin can change its texture to blend in with pebbly or smooth surroundings. If a predator does spot an octopus, the octopus shoots a blast of water from its siphon. The force of water thrusts the octopus forward like a jet engine, and the octopus covers its escape with a spray of black ink. If escape proves difficult, the octopus can actually shed an arm to keep the predator fed and happy while the octopus jets away. Later, the octopus regrows the arm. Both the common octopus and the giant Pacific octopus dwell in temperate or moderately warm waters of the ocean. The giant Pacific octopus can be found in the Pacific Ocean near North America, the Aleutian Islands, and Japan. Like whales, octopuses are very intelligent. They are the most intelligent animals without backbones. Having arms, they can demonstrate their intelligence in ways that whales cannot. For example, they can open jars, and they can solve mazes in lab tests. Variation with each species of whale or octopus makes these ocean animals all the more interesting. Octopuses have inherited traits that allow them to quickly act and react in their watery habitat. Whales feed, migrate, breed, repeating their ocean journeys for years and years. Scientists continue to study the amazing habits and abilities of these two ocean creatures and work hard to protect their population. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. Say bye, Connor, for the year. Bye.
Bye.
All right. See you later, guys. Bye.